really commend members of Parliament and the Parliamentary Service Commission and the senators for the 264 million that they sacrificed from their budget. So you can look at it, Honorable Speaker, and see from 3 billion.
What did you say were the figures?
Chair, you know I'm an accountant. I must give you figures as they are.
Okay, then I can
Senate
proceed.
contributed 274 million, and you can work out the maths from 3 billion shillings, and you'll be able to see how much each member of Parliament was able to contribute from their budget, Honorable Speaker.
All right.
Honorable Speaker, I beg, I wish to request that you order consequential amendments to be effected.
No, we are not there.
We finished that one.
So we are still proceeding with a new clause. So I want to propose the question, which is that the new clause 6A be read a second time.
Is it seconded?
Oh, no, just second. Sorry, second first, and then we will. Yeah.
Honorable Speaker, I want to request the Vice Chair to second.
Yes. Behind every successful chair, there must be a very strong vice chair behind it. Proceed, Honorable Lesonet.
To the school.
Honorable Lesonet, what number is your seat? 162. 162.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as I stand to second, we hope these monies, which has been contributed by this House, by Parliament, Mr. Speaker, will go a great deal towards testing for the coronavirus, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the reason why Kenya today we declare 10, 1 in Nairobi and 9 in Mombasa, is an indication of insufficient testing, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we hope these monies will go along securing, including highways, Mr. Speaker, specifically the highway touching Eldama Ravine, Mr. Speaker, you know from Makutano to Tumbarua, how many trucks stop there per day. We need serious surveillance around that route, and we hope MTRH, Mr. Speaker, that we have given the money, will be able to secure, including that particular corridor. And Mr. Speaker, with those remarks, I second. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Now we will move very fast. So I propose a question which is that the new clause 6 be now read a second time. Leader of majority, and be brief now. Let's be brief. One word and then another member.
Yeah, you know, you have been referring to people who went to Alliance, I don't know, Kabarak. Let me also say that I went to school with the Anway Guru, not very far from here, a school called Moi Force Academy. But she was my junior, and she didn't learn a lot from me. I wish she did. Chair, I want to support this and show that the budget-making process, as per the PFM and the Constitution, is the sole function of the National Assembly. That's why the 3 billion we slashed, we can reallocate it to Jaramogi Oginga Oginga, to Mandera, to Coast General, to Moi Referral, to Kenyatta University Hospital, to Kenyatta Hospital. I want the chair of budget. He's busy, to tell us where the 260 million from the Senate, where has it been appropriated? You know, I don't know who they have given to. They should give it to this COVID fund. There's a COVID fund, guys who are collecting money at KICC. So I really want to support that, and I think this is how to go about it. But the question, the moral question that I want to ask is, if you based the allocation as a budget committee on the areas where the coronavirus was found, what happened to other counties? What happened to Kakamega General Hospital, to Nyeri General Hospital, to Garissa General Hospital, you know, to Embu General Hospital? Yeah, Bungoma has its own problems. From the wheelbarrows, Bungoma has problems from the wheelbarrows to these container jerrycans you're buying. And I saw last night there are more than 10 people in one bed. Bungoma governor and his leadership must put their house in order. Doesn't look very good. In a hospital where we need to have social distancing, you saw Kenyans, 5 of them sharing one bed. It's very, very shameful, I think. I mean, that kind of... Okay. But I think I support.
The leader of minority party. I know this is a very interesting one, but really we can finish. And we still have another... There will still be another opportunity. Yes. What is your number of your seat?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we just didn't want to allocate this cut from the parliamentary budget, or PSC, that is both National Assembly, Senate, and joint services, just anyhow. We wanted to specifically give it to targeted areas. But, Mr. Speaker, where resource allocation is concerned, always there will be issues. But I thought we were very fair. One, what we looked into, Mr. Chairman, was areas which have reported cases of COVID so that we can accelerate testings in those areas. It is not in doubt that Coast is a hotspot as we speak. It's not in doubt that Nairobi is a hotspot. It's not in doubt that Mandera for the northern region is a hotspot. Mr. Chairman, it's not in doubt also that Kitui could cover the region. Okay. But, Mr. Chairman, let us also remember that Eldoret is a major hospital in the Rift Valley region, Moi teaching and referral. But finally, the reason why we picked on Kisumu, we had issues. CI has reported cases. Homa Bay has reported cases. Now we felt, and Kakamega of course, but we felt we needed a central area to manage both Homa Bay, Siaya, and Kakamega. And of course, Mr. Chairman, Kisumu stands out.
Okay.
So, okay, Mr. Chairman, we could not again split this money into small amounts.
Mr. Chairman. Now, there will be another opportunity in the next minute on that one, and I'll give a few members. So let's finish the first bit. So I put the question, which is that the new clause 6A be now read a second time. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Aye. Many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. And I propose the question, which is that the new clause 6A be part of the bill. Will as many, no, that's a proposition. So at this point, I'll give only 2 members. That particular member there, yes. I'm looking at members who have not spoken this afternoon. So, what is the number?
304.
You are there.
Very well. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for recognizing me and giving me this opportunity. Thank you. One, let me thank the Budget Committee and the House for this contribution and actually ring-fencing it for a particular cause so that it's very accountable. And this is very good because of quite sometimes people have been asking what's our contribution, but now our contribution is great and can be seen. But I wanted to say, Chair, that the split is good, and I also want to thank the budget for having done that through the budget chair. But then area like Western, where we have Kakamega and Vihiga,
okay,
we should have seen...
Don't debate. Don't debate, please. Just
yes.
Yeah.
An allocation.
So that another member can have an opportunity.
I'm finishing, Chair, so that they can also benefit from this and...
Okay.
Honorable Kabinga. Also. Thank you,
Honorable Kabinga. Honorable Kabinga.
Thank you, Chair. I want to say the intent of this particular fund was very, very, very good. That is to ring fence it. But allocating money because a certain area reported COVID case is not light, Chair. We cannot deal with the cure. We should also deal with prevention. And for that matter, this money should have been fairly distributed to all the general hospitals in the counties. Kirugoya in Kirinyaga County included.
I hear you. Now, I hear a lot of complaint from Busia. Let's have the women rep for Busia. The women. Yes, now that Busia is taken care of, I'm sure. What is the number of your seat?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just wanted to add on top of what Honorable Mbadi has said. He should remember that Busia has got 2 borders, and we have a lot of trucks that are piling there. So Busia should also be in that consideration. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Okay. Maybe then, lastly, the KBC County. Honorable Janet. I see a lot of interest. Okay, I'll give 2 more members from this direction. As if you are brief.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'll be very brief. First, I'm very concerned that KBC County was not considered. Mr. Speaker, the allocation is extremely skewed. I propose that this money is equitably distributed because it's by all members of parliament in the 47 counties, Mr. Speaker. It does not matter whether there is a county that has been affected or not. I think that prevention is much better than even cure. Thank you.
Okay, so I put the question, which is that new clause 6A be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye?
Aye.
Many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. So next.
Honorable Speaker, with your Honorable Chair, with your indulgence.
You have hit the road before you are given permission. Allow it to be called out.
Clauses 5 and 2.
Clauses 5 and 2. Did you say?
5 and 2.
5 and 2. So I propose a question which is that clause 5 and 2 be part of the bill. And I put the question which is that clauses 5 and 2 be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Any as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. And before I go to have the other called out, honorable members, the committee of the whole House has made several amendments to the first schedule and the second schedule of the Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2020. These amendments have the effect in the subtotal and total figures under the two schedules and clause 2 of the bill. Pursuant to provisions of Standing Order 152.3, I hereby order that consequential adjustments be made to the subtotal and the total figures to reflect the changes made by the committee of the whole House under the respective votes.
Point of order, Chair.
So we go to the next one.
Chair, on a point of order, and I'm glad that you... Do I need to read these since you've already directed that...
No, you don't need to.
I don't need to.
I have already...
You've already directed. Honorable Speaker, just one quick note, Honorable Speaker, on the order paper, just for clarity. On second schedule B, the figure that was there on the order paper read as 2498, 256.
Actually, you are slowing down the process, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Speaker, because the figure to be deleted, Honorable Speaker, should read 2452, 677, 733. Just for clarity, because there was a typo on the order paper on Schedule 2.
Is that it?
And there was also...
Okay. Allow us to check with the budget office now. And if that is the position, that will be effective.
The budget office is busy.
Okay, let's proceed anyway. Yeah? Well, that is an oversight and it is reflected. So proceed.
Yes, Honorable Speaker, I was saying the figure that should be deleted under B.
I thought you have finished it. Didn't you read it earlier?
Well, I had corrected that, Honorable Speaker, and also on the same schedule, most of those figures should be in brackets to denote that they are being decreased, not increased, because they are positives.
Okay.
Just for the record.
That makes sense. So next.
Title.
I propose the question which is the title be the title to the bill. And I put the question which is the title be the title to the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye?
Aye.
And as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 1.
I propose the question which is that clause 1 be part of the bill. And I put the question which is that clause 1 be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. And as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Now, can I... Now let's have the mover to move out the bill, to move reporting.
Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Supplementary Appropriation Bill, National Assembly Bill number 9 of 2020, and its approval thereof with amendments.
Okay, very well. I put the question, which is that the Committee of the Whole House do report to the House its consideration of the Supplementary Appropriation Bill, National Assembly Bill number 9 of 2020, and its approval thereof, with amendments. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Many as of a contrary opinion say nay? What number is your seat?
2.
Is it? What number is your seat?
59.
59.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I beg that the bill be amended in clause 1, in clause 2, as per the order paper.
Okay. So I propose the question, which is that clause 2 be amended as proposed by Honorable Cheptumo. And I put the question, which is that clause 2 be amended as proposed by Honorable Cheptumo. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. And I put the question, which is that the clause 2 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 3.
Propose the question, which is that clause 3 be part of the bill. Honorable Leader of Majority. I can't see why there must be a problem. No, I'm pressing it from here and I can't.
Oh, okay, Chair. Chair, I want to drop my amendment in favor of the amendment of the Chair of Justice and Legal Affairs Committee.
No, I do not think you are right there, because the one which you are going to be dropping maybe is clause 4, because you are the only one having this one. So if you want us to drop, we drop it.
Is it?
That is clause 3. The one which you have to.
Yeah, Chair. Yeah, I agree with you. Chair, I beg to move that clause 3 be amended as provided in the order paper, and the justification for this is that Amendment 6 to provide for the remuneration of the advocates who appear before the Small Claims Court and is in accordance with the provisions of the Advocacy Remuneration Order made under the Advocates Act, Chapter 16 of the Laws of Kenya. All that I'm doing is that all the advocates will appear in this Small Claims Court will abide by this remuneration,
okay,
which is found in the Act.
So then I propose a question, which is that clause 3 be amended as proposed by the Honorable Majority Leader. And I put the question, which is that clause 3 be amended as proposed by Honorable Majority Leader. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. No, sorry. And I propose the question. I put the question, which is that clause 3 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 4.
I propose the question, which is that clause 4 be part of the bill. And you say, the Honorable Majority Leader, if I'm not wrong, that you want to drop this one in favor of that one from the Justice and Legal Affairs? Because under normal circumstances, yours would have come first.
Yeah, we have consulted with the chair, and I want to drop my amendment in favor of the one of the chair. It's better.
Okay. Chair, Legal Affairs, in brief.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the bill be amended in clause 4 as by the order paper.
So I propose a question, which is that clause 4 be amended as proposed by the Honorable Chair. I put the question, which is that the clause 4 be amended as proposed by Honorable Cheptumo. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it, and I put the question, which is that clause 4 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
The global question? Huh? The global question.
I've done it.
New clauses. New clause 1A.
We will move in the normal manner. Let me call the mover to move second reading.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I beg to move that the new clause 1A be read a second time.
Very well. And I propose the question, which is that the new clause 1A be read a second time. I put the question, which is that new. Yes? Okay, so on this particular one, do we have any members who want to speak?
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله والثناء لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى وسلم عليه الله وبعد. Tunamshukuru Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tunapokutana tena katika kikao kingine na nasaha nyingine kuhusiana na yale ambayo nchi yetu na ulimwengu kwa ujumla yapitia. Katika nasaha iliyotangulia tuliweza kukumbushana ya kuwa yote haya ambayo yanatokea, yote haya ambayo yanaendelea hayataweza kukufika isipokuwa yale ambayo Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala muumba wetu amekupangia yataweza kukufika kwa hikma ambayo yeye anajua. Ndio maana tukakumbushana ya kuwa ni muhimu sisi kuweza kuwa na utulivu, kutokuwa na hofu ya kukimbia, na tukachukua hatua zifaazo ambazo tumewekewa kuweza kufuata ili kujiweka mbali na ugonjwa huu. Vile vile leo tunakumbushana aya nyingine moja kutoka kwa kitabu cha Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cha Al-Qur'an, ambapo yasema wa iyamsaska Allahu bidurrin fala kashifa lahu illa hu wa yuridka bikhairin fala radda li fadlihi yusibu bihi man yasha'u min ibadihi wa huwa al-ghafurur rahim. Aya hii katika suratul Yunus Allah asema ya kuwa wa iyamsaska Allahu bidurrin, ikiwa Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala atakugusisha dara ya aina yoyote, fala kashifa lahu illahu, hakuna yoyote wa kuweza kuiondoa isipokuwa yeye Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa yuridka bi khairin, na ikiwa Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala atakutakia jambo la khairi, basi fala radda li fadli, hakuna yoyote ambaye anaweza akazuia fadla ya Allah, akazuia neema ya Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Leo watu wana wasiwasi. Kuna wale ambao wanasema ya kuwa virus hii, kuna watu ambao wametengeza, kuna watu ambao wamekaa sehemu fulani wakatengeza, malengo yao ni kupunguza idadi ya watu ulimwenguni, na theory zingine nyingi tu ambazo zingine hazina msingi. Sasa ikiwa wewe ni mtu ambaye unamwamini Allah, unamwamini muumba wako ya kuwa yeye tu ndiye ana uwezo wa kukupatia uhai, na yeye tu ndiye ana uwezo wa kukuondolea uhai, yeye tu ndiye ana uwezo wa kuweza kukadiria wewe kufikiwa na maradhi kama haya, na yeye ndiye mwenye uwezo wa kuweza kukuondolea. Kwa hivyo wewe kama Muislamu au wewe mtu ambaye unamwamini Mungu haufai kukuwa na wasiwasi wa kupindukia, kwa sababu ikiwa Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wa iyamsaska Allahu bidur, ikiwa Allah atakugusisha jambo hili kwa namna moja au nyingine, basi ni yeye ndiye amepanga kwa hikma ambayo anajua, kuwa mvumilivu, kuwa mwenye subra, na yeye ndiye atakuwa ni mwenye kuiondoa. Na ikiwa Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala amepanga na kukadiria kuwa atakuhifadhi, atakulinda, basi yoyote mwenye shari yake akataka kukugusisha shari hii, basi hataweza kukufikishia shari hii. Hawezi, hata kama atatumia mbinu gani, atatumia njia gani aweze kukudhuru. Allah asema wa in yuridka bi khairin fala radda li fadlihi, ikiwa Allah atakutakia khairi, atakulinda, atakuhifadhi, basi hakuna yoyote ambaye ataweza kukudhuru. Allah asema yusibu bi rahmatihi man yasha. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala siku zote hufikisha rehema yake, fadla yake, mazuri yake kwa anayetaka. Na sisi tuamuomba Allah atujalie tuwe miongoni mwa wale ambaye amewatakia mazuri na kuepusha shari ya aina yoyote, kwani Allah ni huwa al-ghafurur rahim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ni mwingi wa kusamehea na ni mwingi wa kurehemu. Allah ataturehemu na kuirehemu nchi yetu na kuirehemu ulimwengu, na biidhnillah ta'ala kwa uwezo wa Allah hali itarudi kama ilivyokuwa hivi karibuni, na tunaomba hilo kila leo na Allah atajibu. Wa jazakumullahu khairan, Allah awalipe kila khairi. Wassalamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
You never put up a fight, no. 'Cause in my kitchen, coconut, why don't you custard? God will fight for you. It as easy for you see. Are your friend them you fi pray. Some no want nothing go right for you. You rise, so we rise. We rise.
This weekend on KBC Channel 1.
You better be joking. How can such a small man like you smell that horrible?
You guys, it is not me, this Solomon.
That was a private conversation. Where are your manners?
If it was private, you ungetoka nje. When you expected us to sit here like India to stare in like a monument in a museum? Nonsense.
People. What is your problem? What is your problem? Did your parents pay school fee so that you come and make noise here in school? Some of us are trying to concentrate with the studies. You mind?
I am perfectly fine, Dada, unless you have some hidden agenda.
My agenda is to ondoe hiyo mnuko kabisa huko.
Classmates, every Saturday on KBC.
Next on Corner.
I told him I would try and get them more fights. We can't afford to be picky when it comes to fights.
Haukutaka akuwe boxer. Sasa hutaki pia afanye hizo carvings zake.
It had to take an accident for me to finally get it. That boxing is dangerous.
Wachana na Anjala ashughulike na hayo. Yeye si mjinga. Look Wangui, don't take away his pride because of your issues.
On the next episode of Elena's Ghost.
So you want this, Sid? Come on, who wants this? I would never have thought that you would betray me, Father. What I told you was a confessional secret. You had absolutely no right to talk about it whatsoever.
But what's wrong, Clara? Please, what's this? What do you mean?
I know. You want to see the woman that was threatening your daughter.
That is personal.